wrong with my liver. And I'm like, okay, but what? Like, don't you know? Write it down. Like, you might not understand it all, but write it down. Make notes when you go to the doctor. Get your labs, like, be informed, because the opposite of that is if a patient comes in the office and she's got papers and she's got studies, I'm like, oh, I need to, let me get right here. I need to know what she's, okay. I need to be on top of my game. I mean, that's just life, right? You're just gonna, people that show up expecting more and who are educated, they show up, you're gonna pay more attention to them, because you know you have to pay more attention. The other people, you know, if you're having one of those days, you're like, well, she don't care. Well, let me just, I mean, I care, but I can only care so much. If you don't care, how much am I supposed to do this, right?
That's hard. That has to be a challenging, and I know people expect, and I'll say people in my generation, and some people know how old I am, but in my generation, you were somewhat taught that the doctor knows it all,
Yeah.
and you present yourself that way. Although my mom was also a nurse, and my sister's in the audience, and she will tell you that there are things that we just knew, and it's not even aggressive challenging, but just pushing back and going, wait, I didn't quite get that, or I didn't understand that, and taking your own notes. And that's what I hear you saying, just knowing, and I know in your book, you have a health tracker as well, that, and it's very helpful to go through and start jotting down who what experiences you're having in your own body, your own self, and keeping track. You mentioned like your mammograms and so forth. So this discussion, yes, it's about menopause, but I love how it's just embracing, it's holistic. I mean, it's a whole, it's taking our whole selves and discussing how we're supposed to be caring for ourselves so that we can help our physicians care for us. But I have a question. We were just talking about, and I see this slide here, and I'm going to pull this up. Give me 1 second. So you write the following. You say one of the biggest perimenopausal complaints is decreased libido, right? Given the fact that we can be in our reproductive years, you were just talking about that, careers and everything else going on in our lives. But given the fact that we can be in our reproductive years and perimenopausal at the same time,
Yes.
What should women know about libido? And let's be clear, I pose this question on behalf of anyone. It's not just solely focused on people who want to have children. That's